Hey, hey, hey. Time for another out-of-this-world story from our space. An anonymous number claims my fiance, 29 female, has been cheating on me, 31 male. My girlfriend and I have been together for 8 months, and we've just got engaged 2 weeks ago. We met a long time ago in college while we were in med school. I am now a doctor, but she didn't make it past med school year 1, and now teaches general science for some 4th graders. She's the love of my life, as she has given me zero reason not to trust her. Her and I got engaged, like I said, 2 weeks ago, and yesterday I got a text saying, "My N-word, I wouldn't marry that B-word." Now I laughed it off, as I thought he was describing a black person and had the wrong number, as I'm white Asian. I responded with, "Wrong number," and he named my fiance by name and said that she was sleeping with him on and off for the past 6 months. 75% of our relationship. I tried calling, but he used one of those bait text now numbers, so I can't even track him. I asked him to tell me something about my fiance only someone who has seen her naked would know, and he told me about a birthmark that was right near her thigh. Of course, as she was at a club wearing a super mini skirt, which she doesn't wear, nor does she go to clubs, then he could tell the birthmark. I kept asking for more details. He gave me a couple. Where she works, what time she gets off work, enough to make me start worrying. And he just said, "My conscience is clear. Good luck." I freaked out and showed these my fiancé. She said she didn't know who that was and started crying and claimed it was more likely an ex and says she has never cheated on me ever. But why would an ex have my number? And the only exes she has doesn't live in her city. This guy claims they have been screwing each other frequently. I have no idea how to trace this number. My fiancé keeps saying she doesn't know who this is. Please help. Looked to her phone after I asked her. Didn't see anything. Let's see if the community can help this guy out. Madion NA says, "Ask for screenshots from the random number for proof. It's a long shot, but it's worth a try." Auntie Venom says, "But why would an ex have my number? But why would a guy she's screwing have your number? If she's never giving you reason to mistrust her and her phone is clear and you've known her whereabouts the past 8 months, have you? I mean, everybody's been in lockdown and there haven't been in-person classes until just this fall, if you're in the US. Then use reason and figure as a troublemaker." My oh my Mike Tyson says, "Okay, so this person obviously knows her and knows of you. You're recently engaged. That could trigger a jealous ex and would explain all the personal knowledge she has of her. Did you two announce it on social media? Has she been at her job, same school, same hours, since she was with her last boyfriends? Just wondering if this is new information that only someone currently in her life would know, if it's been the same for years or if it's discoverable, like on LinkedIn or Facebook. Thinking back, can you remember any large gaps in time when she wasn't home, taking longer to get home than she would have, any clinging to her phone? How long after showing her the text did you wait before searching your phone? Was she ever alone with it? Any pictures of her in shorts or a bikini online that could explain knowledge of the birthmark? I'm suspicious of your girlfriend, but I also think the timing of this is consistent with someone who's trying to ruin your relationship." Mano WTS says, "There's simply no smoking gun here. Someone is able to provide enough information to manipulate you into thinking there is. However, what is their motivation? Why are they unwilling to identify themselves? That alone says they only have malicious intent. So it's to message them and say if they're too cowardly to reveal themselves, then you know they're just a jealous ex or supposed friend out to cause trouble. Even the fact they can say where she works and shifts is basic knowledge and is nothing compared to giving an example of when she might have spent time with someone. Made him be an ex of yours." Busted my, male 36, girlfriend, female 34, of 7 years, sexting with a colleague. Hi all. Thanks for reading this. I'm not sure what to expect from this, but I just needed to vent. English is not my main language, so sauce for any spelling. Me and my girlfriend have been together for 7 years, and we had our ups and downs during this time. One of the recurrent topics was us losing that spark in our love life. With communication, we worked through it, and we both were very open about it. At least that was what I thought up until today. She was in the shower, and I thought about helping, so I started cleaning the office where she was working. Her phone was there also, and during cleaning, my eye caught on a message coming in on a screen, which was very, very explicit. My curiosity got the better of me, and I checked her phone, and although I know this is wrong, but after seeing that line, my logic left me and I checked. It became clear she has been very busy sexting with that colleague. Completely shocked, I confronted her while still being in the shower. After I told her why to discover, she came clean and confessed everything. She told me she couldn't bring it up again, to discuss that spark with me again, and look for an easy way out. She said the main reason was that she was looking for excitement and reassurance about her looks, but that absolutely nothing happened in real life. The strange thing is, though, is it strange that I'm not even mad about the texts I found? In my opinion, everyone that works for a while, sooner or later, encounters someone that pushes the right buttons. This does not make it right, but I do get where she comes from. When you are not happy in a relationship, it is bound that someone shows up and makes it seem like everything is better on the other side. But what is really hurting me is the trust part. After a bad breakup in my past, I always tell my relationship partners, if you ever find yourself thinking about someone else or trying something else, let me know and we can discuss it. It is not an automatic yes, but we can discuss it. But with that knowledge, she still went behind my back. I do not know if what she is telling me is the truth. She said it was going on for almost 2 weeks. But is this true? Also, supposedly the only real-life thing that happened was a hug during work. I told her that before I could even think about starting to trust her again, I needed to see all the texts, even though this would be painful. In my head, this would be the only way to confirm what she was telling me was true. 2 weeks and nothing happened. But then, she tells me she's deleted the texts after I found out. So I told her no problem, I can recover it from the backup, but I do need to know. So after she came back, I checked the phone and found out the backup was turned off, while WhatsApp turns it on by default. Now she went to her parents and I'm alone in the house. Tomorrow I will go to mine and we will talk the day after, even though I already am pretty sure that I will end things. She keeps trying to bend it back to herself. Self-image, work busy, don't feel well, basically like she's a victim. I told her just before she left, then I am not having any of it, and currently I am the only victim. Also, I told her to inform the other guy he has 6 weeks to inform his wife and 3 children, because otherwise I will. Luckily, there are no kids involved on our side. The bad luck is that I will have to try and find a new home on short notice in the current market. But first, I will let emotions and thoughts settle down and go for that talk Sunday. So for now, I guess FML, better luck next time. Thanks for reading. Our first response comes from Funtax2283. 6 weeks? Stop being so generous. 6 hours is more appropriate. Professional Volume 93 chimes in. You seem to have everything sorted. How about closing any joint bank accounts, credit cards, change all passwords, get STD check? And our last comment before moving on comes from OK Replacement 7697. 6 weeks is too long and it may change the story, even cover it up. You should reduce that time to less than a week. I hope you update after talking to your girlfriend. When you faced her, was she sorry and cut communication with your Veribarter? She erased all the forms you asked her to believe in her again. Tell her that when you talk. Surely something else happened. If not, I don't think she would have deleted the messages. Girlfriend cheated on me with a friend. 5 years in. All the cliche things happened. Hotel rooms, lying, lack of sex, etc. She cheated on me with someone I had considered a friend about 2 months ago. To my knowledge, and her hopeful honesty, it was twice with him and flirting with another guy. She wanted to break up, and after talking it out, she couldn't believe I wasn't yelling and freaking out. I cry, but stay mostly calm. I had sensed something had been off for the past few months. Apparently this response changed her mind because she was expecting a fight. She now seems absolutely remorseful, and I really do believe that she loves me and wants to make this work. I'm conflicted in what I should do. I really do love her and imagined a life with her. She has opened up to me and told me every detail. Messages this guy telling him to back away and she's not into him anymore. Offered to show me texts, have daily check-ins, etc. Here's the thing though. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to have to check in on her or not trust her or act like a parental figure. I want to be her partner, best friend, and lover. We have even talked about being open poly before. Turns out she wanted that so she could ease her guilt. So now I'm scared to try something I genuinely was interested in. We tried having sex, I just couldn't move. I was frozen and she did all the work. I was paralyzed and touching her didn't feel the same. It felt so wrong. Can it work? Can it get better? Can she ever be trusted again? Obviously there is no right answer, but hopefully sharing will help me. Thanks everyone. Bring on the advice. Hypertech Ultimate starts us off. Sounds like your subconscious mind is already voting for you to break up with her. Follow your gut. Just look at how little trust and knowledge she had of you. She wanted to break up. Give it to her. Granok says, your girlfriend just found out that you are the perfect boyfriend to cheat on, so she wants to stay with you. Knowing that she can cheat on you and never has to face any consequences, you don't even get angry. Is she at least remorseful enough that she got tested for STDs, or does she not even care about your health? Next thought coming from Late Taste 7183. I'll be honest, once the trust is gone, it's gone. Sometimes loving someone is more painful than leaving them. You're amazing for trying, but the truth is, she wasn't thinking about you when she was doing it, and that shows how little respect she has for you. A mistake maybe, but it will happen again very likely. That is someone close to you. She didn't think about the outcome of it all, and your feelings probably didn't come to mind either. She's made her bed, let her lay in it. She knew she could lose you by doing this, and she did it anyway. You deserve respect, and that doesn't start or end her. Sorry, but me being a girl in a long-term relationship of 4 years, I always think about how I would feel if it was the other way around, and also how I would feel if I seen him with someone else, and that's what prevents me from doing stupid crap. Sometimes love isn't enough. If you do take her back, be prepared for paranoia and a lot of anxiety. It's not worth it. Take some time for yourself. Don't just let her back in. Let her grovel and think about it. It will be torture for her, and that's where her true colors will show. In the meantime, don't lose the respect for yourself. And do you believe she would take you back if it was the other way around with her friend? Probably not. I'm 22 male, fairly sure my girlfriend, 21 female, is cheating on me with her coworker, but I don't know how to approach it. For a bit of background, we've been together since we were 16. I've never thought we'd have any problems. We're the only people each of us have ever been with. We're talking of marriage and children's names, etc. Anyway, for the past couple of years, she's worked at a bar or restaurant, and the majority of the staff are guys. There are maybe 3 or 4 girls, and they all hit on her all the time. I've seen it myself. There are 2 in particular that she constantly messages every day, even when I'm with her. I can never see what they are talking about because she never lets me see. Anyway, one day I decided to go on her phone. I know I was wrong, and found messages from one of the guys talking about something that happened around a year ago with the other guy in question. Neither of them said exactly what it was, but there was talk of her being unhappy in a relationship and how she likes this other guy and that whatever happened can never get out. Whenever I go in to visit her, they're also always very weird with me. They seem to have an inside joke that I don't know about, always laughing and whispering in my direction. Anyway, this bar has shut down now, so all the staff are going on a city break as a last get-together before they all go their separate ways. Going on the trip is 6 guys and 2 girls. One of the guys I discussed earlier is included in the 6. 4 of the guys are staying in a hotel, and my girlfriend, the other girl, one of the guys, and the guy are staying in a house. She assures me they are staying in different rooms, but there's no way I would ever know. I'm pretty sure the worst is happening, but I have absolutely no way to prove this. I don't know if anyone else has been in a similar situation and has any information on how you went about it, because I don't want to ruin anything by overthinking the whole situation. Time for that awesome advice. Desponsat Chausis has a thought. Overthinking. You are underthinking. Long ago you should have dumped her. She is cheating on you and they are making fun of you. Less Demand 1840 says, because she never lets me see. She is cheating and doesn't love you. If she was not cheating, she would let you see. If she loved you, she would do anything you needed to make sure you are not unhappy and that you could trust her. Do not marry her. Leave her. Durakug thinks, out of the blue, ask her what happened to that guy. Just come out and ask. Watch her reaction. Well, if you do or don't ask, I think she's seeing other people anyway. I would drop her. If something is so bad that it can never get out, you know what kind of thing it was. And last but not least, Nervous Ad 714. Did you copy all that you read? You know, you don't have to catch people cheating to break up and leave. It sounds like she wants to move on, but is a coward to tell you so. You can just leave now and be done. Sounds like you're sad and done with her. What if she tells you, or you read her phone again, that she had sex all the whole time gone? That she wants to leave, but not sure how? But will continue to see the affair partner? It's a hard choice to make, but it will happen by her choice. Be the one to pull the band-aid. If you do tell her, just say you're not happy with her and how the relationship is going. Grab yourself and leave. You'll know why you're leaving and she knows why, but will never admit it.